Hey! WolfGxngDon, never lagging. 2K bills to the fraction. Breaking it down to the pound, puts news and views on tips to get you cracking. It don't stop till we on top, boy. Brick by brick, we gotta build. Give a like and drop a sub. This WolfGxngDon, you know it's real. Never chill. Sauce it up, we stacking, getting bills. Peep the traction, getting badges. 2K champ, this how it feels. This the dawn, yeah. Running it up, no time to play. You know what's on, yeah. The greatest builds inside 2K.
What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Don back here with another build video, man, and today I got y'all with a dope Joel Embiid type build, man. We're gonna get right into this build, starting off with the finishing, man. Of course, if this build is gonna be Joel Embiid, it has to be good on the interior as well. So we got a 77 for the close shot. We're gonna take this up to a 76 for the driving layup. You pretty much want to make this build an all-around build because Joel Embiid can literally do a little bit of everything, man. We're going to go 80 with the driving dunk, which is pretty decent for a big man. We can go 75 with the standing dunk. Once again, this is a Joel Embiid type build, so the build isn't necessarily made to just stay in the post and, you know, just be down there banging. This build can also step out, it can dribble, it can shoot, it can do all of that. We are going to max out all of these shooting attributes, man, because to be like Embiid, you're gonna need to be able to shoot like something crazy. So we're going 86 with the mid-range, 80 with the three-point shot, and we're just gonna go with a 63 for the free throw. Honestly, you should still be able to hit your free throws. You don't have to green them, so you know it's pretty easy to do. So for the pass accuracy, we can go up to a 75. I wouldn't suggest going with anything like too crazy far away from that 75. I mean, you just want to be safe with your build. I don't want y'all wasting your money. Don't make a build with no pass accuracy. It's a mistake. So with the ball handle, we got 63. Speed with ball, we got 56. The defense on this build, it does have to be pretty good. Joel Embiid is a very solid defender. We're gonna take this interior defense up to a 77, which in my opinion is the magic number for interior defense this year, just because of anchor, but we'll talk about those badges in a second. We're gonna take this still up to a 60. So you should still be able to play those lanes, man. We do get interceptor on bronze. Now we're gonna take this block up to a 92. You want to have block. You want to be able to stop people in the paint, get some of those snatch blocks. You can go absolutely crazy on a build like this. So offensive rebound, we're not gonna take that up very high, but we're gonna start with the defensive rebound first, because I like to make sure I have this at a decent level before I start doing my offensive rebound, because I think defensive rebound is probably a little more important. So it went up to a 57 on its own. We're just gonna take that up to a 62. Now for the speed, and truthfully all of the physicals, we're gonna try to go pretty high on all of them. So we're gonna take the speed up to a 64, the acceleration up to a 57. We're going to take the strength up to an 84. You know, you gotta get decent strength on most of these builds in order for them to be good. We're gonna take this vertical up to a 75. You're gonna need that to get boards, to get blocks, to do all of that. And then last but not least, we're gonna go ahead and max out the stamina with the rest of those points that we do get. And that gives us a 98 for the stamina. This build is already at a 99. So let's talk about some of these badges, man. So starting off with the close shot badges, we do get fast twitch on bronze, fearless on silver, master on silver. So honestly, I don't really see that many people making gigantic builds this year, so master really might be one of those badges you can get away with using quite a bit. So we do have hook specialists. Y'all know hooks are crazy OP right now. I wouldn't make a build completely around doing hooks, but if it is a move you can add to your bag, it'll definitely be something super useful to any build that you make that can utilize it. You know what I'm saying? We got post fade phenom. Post fades have been OP for years. If you haven't been using them, you missing out for real. Then we got Dream Shake, Pro Touch, Whistle on silver, and Spot Finder. That's gonna be good. So to talk about some of these layup badges that we haven't already, we do get Slithery. We got Bunny, which is pretty much put back balls from other things, kind of. And we got Bunny that pretty much make you better at hitting those hot shot type things. We got two-step. You can get fancy footwork in there, you know what I'm saying? We got Scooper. You probably wouldn't use that very much on a build like this, but Spin Cycle is something that could definitely be used, man. Get that post spin in there, really go crazy with it. Now, for the standing dunk, we do get a bronze rise up, which is gonna be decent. If you are into doing the standing dunks with the meter, we do get a bronze precision dunker. I don't know how hard it is. I don't have a build that can dunk yet. So with me looking at a build like this, it is potentially something I can add to my game. Now that post control with that 85, we're going absolutely crazy with a gold drop stepper. This build does have relatively high strength, So you'll be decent, man. We get silver unpluckable, silver back down punisher. You know, we kind of talked about these already. And we get post playmaker. Now for the mid-range shot, this build does have a little bit of a 3, so you'll be able to use that, man. We got catch and shoot on gold, Deadeye silver, blinder silver, green machine silver. You know, this build is actually going to be able to shoot a decent amount on the perimeter. Bigs almost never contest correctly, so guard up could be something that you can use to a huge advantage on this build. And we got open looks on gold as well, so if you get those open shots, you should be able to knock them things down. Now for the 3-point, you know, a lot of these are the same. You know, catch and shoot, claymore, corner specialist. I mean, this build would be a good corner sitting type build. And then we got Deadeye on silver. Free throw, I mean, I'm not really too worried about that. If this build is still able to get Michael Jordan free throw, that's the one I would use just because it's super easy to time, very easy cue. Let it go at the top. It's easy. With this pass accuracy, man, we do get a silver break starter. So, I mean, that's something dope to have. But we also get relay passer and touch passer. And bro, when you use those badges, like the ball really be zipping around the court. If you haven't got to use those yet, I would highly suggest adding those type of passes, those like quick passes when you get the ball to swing into the next guy. I would highly suggest adding those into your game. They can help so much. So then, with the ball handle, we did get big driver, which is going to be something that is going to be very useful on a build like this. Unfortunately, we couldn't get the ball handle any higher to get big driver higher, but that's potentially something you can look at if you wanted to change up the build a little bit to be able to add more ball handle. In the speed with ball, nothing crazy. We got a 56. That size is going to go on this build. Now, the interior defense, remember I talked about that earlier. I think 77 is like the sweet spot because that's what gets you to gold anchor along with block, of course. Now, perimeter defense, I just didn't want this build to be super slow. You're not going to be guarding too many centers. It's going to beat you off the dribble, honestly, with this 77 speed with ball. I mean, 77 perimeter, 60. You're not going to be going up against too many centers that's going to be able to just beat you off dribble. You know, if they're big like you, with that 66 perimeter defense, you'll have a little bit of lateral quickness, something that you could actually play some defense with. Then we got still at a 60 that does get us that bronze interceptor, so you can play them lanes, man. I wouldn't suggest going too crazy with the lane steals. It'll get you out of position. So, I mean, kind of mind your business a little bit, but, you know, you can, if it's an obvious pass, get those lane steals. So we got anchor, pogo, which is, I don't know how good this will be this year because of the jumping mechanic, and a lot of people having whistle, that'll really affect you adversely. If you jump it too much, you'll get a lot of foul calls. But we do got that chase down artist. I know right now it's probably one of the hardest badges to keep up with, just because you don't get chase downs that often unless people are really playing wild. I do think this build would be one of the builds that would be, I mean, a solid build to run with randoms. I mean, you know, you can do a little bit of everything, so you don't got to sit in the paint and be in the way. You can go out to the 3, you can play in the paint. You can do a little bit of everything on a build like this. Offense, rebound, really ain't nothing special. Defense rebound, though, that's where we get the money at, you know what I'm saying? Board man gets paid, like Kawhi said. We got box out beast on gold and rebound chaser on gold. Both of those things are very important to every center build. I don't think I would feel comfortable making like a true center without gold rebound chaser, man. That's just like a wild thought to not have gold rebound chase at least. Speed and all of the physicals are pretty solid. The strength is one of the biggest ones. You know, you do end up getting brick wall, which is a solid badge to have as a big. You know, you kind of help out getting those screens, get your shooters open. And then a movable enforcer, that's something that don't sleep on, bro, because a lot of bigs are gonna try to like move you out the way with post moves, drop steps, all the stuff like that, man. And this is so you can play a little defense in the paint, man. But all right, that's pretty much it for the build. Let's talk about these shades of, because I think this is the best part of the build, minus the fact that this build is straight up OP. So we got DeMarcus Cousins, Wemby, and Joel Embiid as the namesake of the build. You know what I'm saying? Then we got, it comes out as a 3-level threat. I mean, that's a pretty decent joint to have. I mean, some very solid comparisons. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me, man. I'll catch y'all boys in the next one. It's your boy Don, and I'm up out of here. But before you get up out of here, do me a favor, man. Like up the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let me know what you think about the build down in the comment section, man. Let me know, is this a dub? Is it an L? What are some of the things that you're looking for me to make on this channel in the future, man? But alright, I'll catch y'all boys later. It's your boy Don and I'm up out of here. Peace.
Piling paper, got them talking nice to me. Down the bottle, it be going right through me. Brown baby, down to take a flight to me. They think that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me. Piling paper, got them talking nice to me. Guess that's why the